welcome to today's deep dive. We are unpacking a pretty massive 75-page developer ebook today.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Right, it's called Mastering Microsoft MAI Image 2.6, and it's by Story Buddies Play. And, our mission today is really to show you how AI image generation it's officially graduated, right?
Definitely. I mean, it's gone from making those kind of decorative, slightly unpredictable graphics to engineering really precise production-grade commercial assets.
Exactly. And just to give you a sense of the scale here, MAI Image 2.6 actually just debuted at #2 on the Text-to-Image Arena leaderboard.
Which is huge.
It is. It's actively outpacing heavyweights like GPT Image 2, Muse Image, even Nano Banana 2.
Yeah, and the most striking stat in the whole ebook, at least for me, is this plus 91 ELO jump in typography.
Right, and for those of you who might be unfamiliar, an ELO score basically measures win rates in these blind head-to-head AI battles. So 91-point leap it's massive.
It really is. It's like the model went from, finger painting scrambled letters to suddenly being this master typesetter.
Right, which if I'm running a business, I don't just want a mood board anymore. I want to generate a banner with a readable promo code, like baked right into the image.
Exactly. And that shift from just inspiration to actual execution, it changes the whole operational pipeline. Because of that typography leap, a marketing team can basically bypass a 2-week stock photo hunt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they can render a localized, brand-accurate campaign in an afternoon. You can generate clean logos, product labels, all directly inside the image.
And you add in the models, 105 ELO jump in portrait realism, plus a 114-point jump in 3D modeling. You can instantly spin up high-fidelity e-commerce visuals from scratch.
Flawless editorial shoots, yeah.
But wait, let's say I'm Nike, right? A gorgeous photorealistic fashion shoot means absolutely nothing to me if the AI, hallucinates a fourth stripe on my brand's sneakers.
Right, the branding has to be perfect.
Exactly. If the model is essentially pulling from this vast latent space every time you hit generate, how does a company actually ensure the AI doesn't mutate their physical product? You can't have the hardware looking slightly different in every photo.
Well, the ebook addresses that exact hurdle. They use 2 specific mechanisms, a multi-reference conditioning and visual grounding.
Okay, break that down for us.
Sure. So older models operated a bit like asking an artist to paint your product based on a, vague, whispered description. But multi-reference conditioning changes the underlying math entirely.
So they aren't just typing a text prompt anymore.
Right. Developers feed the AI multiple reference images and link the generated elements directly to real-world product TAD files and strict brand guidelines.
Oh, I see. So you're giving that virtual artist a rigid 3D mold to paint over rather than just letting it guess the geometry?
Exactly. The CAD files act as a spatial skeleton. The AI maps the generated pixels directly to the physical geometry of your actual product.
Which allows a brand to maintain exact visual identity across, say, multi-frame storyboards. The smartphone they're holding looks identical in frame 1 and frame 20.
Right, with dynamic lighting changes, yeah.
But deploying that level of precision at scale brings up a pretty massive logistical issue. I mean, enterprises aren't having interns type prompts into a web interface one by one.
No, definitely not. They're automating pipelines via the Microsoft Foundry APIs to churn out thousands of assets.
Right, so they need a serious safety net.
And Microsoft tackles that enterprise risk with what they call their humanist superintelligence framework.
Which sounds intense.
It does.
Ugh.
But at a technical level, they use C2PA invisible watermarking. It essentially embeds cryptographic proof of the image's origin directly into the metadata.
So it establishes permanent provenance, meaning anyone can verify what is actually AI generated.
Exactly, which is critical for enterprises that are, terrified of deepfake accusations or IP lawsuits.
Right, it's like a necessary legal shield.
Yeah, and the framework even includes full copyright indemnification. So they are building a trust layer directly alongside the generative capabilities.
So really, the core takeaway from the ebook is that MAI Image 2.6 successfully bridges the gap between creative intent and automated commercial output.
It's the foundational tech that will effectively replace traditional stock photography pipelines.
And completely alter how brands interface with their audiences. But here's where it gets really wild. Chapter 12 of the ebook lays out a roadmap moving entirely beyond 2D outputs.
Oh yeah, this is the crazy part.
Right, we're talking about a push toward zero latency, real-time interactive synthesis.
And native 3D mesh reconstruction, basically generating entire spatial environments and, 3D assets on the fly.
So I want to leave you with this thought today. As we evolve past generating static 2D images and enter an era of instant, real-time visual environments, how will that completely reshape the way you experience and interact with the digital world?
It's huge. We aren't just rendering pictures anymore.
Exactly. We're getting ready to instantly generate reality.